Peace and love, Black family. Peace and love. This is Underground Warrior TV. I'm back in the building. I'm back in the building dropping this heat. If this is your first time coming into my channel, please smash up the likes, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I need to get this needle moving, y'all. I'm at a standstill. I need the help. I need my community to support this channel. Please subscribe to the channel. The devil is a dirty bastard. The devil's full of technology. That's his whole psychology. You feel what I'm saying? Black people, have you ever pondered and wondered why the world is so against the rise of black people? Have you ever pondered and just gave that deep thought? See, some of us don't give a care about being black. It don't matter to you. You live in a multicultural fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Because in this multicultural world, everybody benefits except black people. Except black people. We're secluded from living out the life that we used to live. No one wants to see us back in the position. I'm talking about in the ancient times when the black man and the black woman ruled the world. When I speak on that type of uh, measure as it relates to our history as a people being a people who used to be on top of the world, it's been so long ago and they snatched that from us, that history. So we cannot revert back to who we were because it's unbelievable. It's inconceivable. It's inconceivable to the average black person because they don't have faith in self. They don't have any type of self worth. You know, so when the world see that you don't um, display that type of mannerism as a people who respect self, then they gradually keep disrespecting you. You know, first let's go to the fall of black people. Uh, Africa, we allowed the European to come in and cripple us. It was someone among us who allowed this European to come among us, this Caucasian race. You feel what I'm saying? It was someone who accepted the religions of these people, and people use these vehicles, religion, the vehicles of religion, to cripple our people. And we act like we can't see what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Have you ever pondered and wondered why the whole world is against black people? Even black people participate in the madness of stopping black people from rising back to power. It's inconceivable that we live in a time when black people ruled the world, but we did. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Black family, I bring out some of these wild stories, some of these crazy stories, you know what I'm saying, just to remind you of the reality of what we living in and what time are we living in. Even from the beginning of us coming to this country up to our present time today, how we are disrespected century after century and there's no pushback. The little pushback that we have had in history is not looked up on as glorified history. Just like I glorify the ancient people of the past who fought against white supremacy and won in battles. I glorify that. So I'm going to glorify the Black Panther Party, the Nation of Islam, all black people who stood up in the 60s. All black churches who stood up in the 60s. Every revolutionary who stood up in the 60s, from Jonathan Jackson to George Jackson, Huey P. Newton, Ashada Shakur, Matula Shakur, Malcolm X, Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Marcus Garvey. I glorify that past until us as a people start to glorify us and reign on us and treat us better than anybody else that would treat us, then the world will have to bow down and recognize that the black people have rose. We rising, we waking up. I like Uganda, what Uganda's doing, but watch China. I like Kenya, what she's doing, but watch China. Watch the white man. No one is in the best interest of black people. Watch Russia, South Africa. Watch Putin. And Putin and all the rest of the world that's now trying to befriend us and trying to get with us because they need our resources. Like I told everybody, this is a scramble for Africa all over again. This is a scramble for Africa all over again. You feel what I'm saying? And this is African paganism coming at y'all hard and direct. Hard and direct. To all my people today. To all my people today. To all my people today that put you on post. We at war. The war is never over. The scramble for Africa, because the world needs Africa. That's why Chinese is in Africa. That's why Russia is in Africa. That's why France is in Africa. All the Western Europeans. All the Western Europeans are on their way out. They about to leave up out of Africa. Why do the world seek to kill black people? Why do the world seek to kill black people? We got a case, y'all. Another crazy, bizarre case where a black man walking, minding his own business. May the 2nd, a 7-Eleven surveillance video footage catch 3 race soldiers chasing a brother. Surveillance videos. Big brother is a bad mother. So be careful, criminals, what you do these days, because big brother's in the sky. So these white people, 3 white young men were chasing a 38-year-old black man. Footage later obtained by the police showed a Jeep Cherokee carrying 3 white males. Then they saw this Cherokee park. This is in the morning time, y'all. In the morning. They know I'm making the video. They know I'm making the video. And it's a spam. Let me turn this off, y'all. So, with that being said, before the phone call, fam, the surveillance camera captured this Jeep Cherokee when it parked. This is happening in the morning time, around 2:25 a.m. 3 race soldiers exit this Jeep. This particular Jeep shows that these race soldiers were chasing this brother also in the Jeep. They got out on foot, jumped back in the Jeep, chased his brother. You feel what I'm saying? They chased the brother. The brother didn't get away. This is happening in Jacksonville, Florida, y'all. Jacksonville, Florida. This is where this case happened at. Jacksonville, Florida. Jacksonville, Florida. Racist. Florida, a racist state. They got that Republican dude down there, Santos and the boys. Real racist down there in Florida, so you know what you're up against. Anyway, this video obtained by the police from the 7-Eleven showed his brother zigzagging up the street, running. They jumping in the car, chasing him. They catch up with him and shoot and kill him behind a trash can near downtown Jacksonville, Florida. The race soldier name is Ryan Nicholas, 19 years old. From my understanding, he is supposed to be the shooter. Then 21-year-old Holden Dotson and Donnell DeGradia, 18 years old, DeGradia. Darnell DeGardia, 18 years old, DeGardia, in Jacksonville, Florida. This is where this happened at, May 2nd, chasing his brother. This reminds me of the Ahmaud Arbery case, where they chased Ahmaud Arbery down. Those race soldiers down in Georgia. This reminds me of the recent case out of Mississippi, where brother was chased by 2 loads, truck full of white boys or white men, Klansmen, and the police of this particular town of Mississippi knew that this brother was being chased by these race soldiers because he went to the police department to try to tell them what was going on. They told him to get up out of there. You can't stay here. You can't hang around here. You know what they did? They got on the phone, called their racist buddies. They found this brother decapitated. Rashid Carter, 25 years old. You feel me? I had to do a video on that particular situation. You feel what I'm saying? Why do the world feel like they gotta attack us? You feel me? And see, the thing about this, when these race soldiers kill us, this is how you know how racist the world is. They always trying to find a way to get them up out of this particular behavior of killing black people. Don't you know they charging this race soldier with 2nd-degree murder? 2nd-degree murder. The other 2, Ryan Nicholas, 19, is charged with 2nd-degree murder. Donnell DeGardia, I'm going to say that right, DeGardia, 18 years old. Donnell DeGardia, 18 years old, is only charged with being accessory. And so is Holden Dotson, 21 years old. He's also been held as just being accessory, charged with being accessory to this particular murder. See, they always trying to find a way to get these race soldiers out of it, especially when these chumps was arraigned, because they was arrested, when they were arraigned by Judge Kim Sattler, just in a fucking arraignment. And this so-called race soldier said something on record to let me know that this particular incident, that the prosecutors, judges, all gonna try to find a way out for these race soldiers. They work together. That's why I said we got to respect ourselves more. We got to stand up to these people more to let them know who the fuck they dealing with. See, I get mad when I see stories like this because I know what it is. Every nigga that you come across white supremacist is not a bitch. You feel me? Y'all chases the right motherfuckers when you catch a motherfucker by themselves. You's a coward. You work with these police departments, and the police departments and law enforcement is starting to work with y'all. And I can see right through the shit. See, everybody thinking it's a conspiracy theorist when I speak on this. Now, that's a conspiracy. Law enforcement work with these fucking race soldiers. Judge Sattler in Jacksonville, Florida, arraigned these three racists. The circuit court judge told these three race soldiers, that the state may upgrade their charges to hate crime. She said, that's not up to me, that's up to the state. Y'all just three white guys chasing a black man, ganging up on him. I don't see it as a race crime. Law enforcement are also stating that they don't see this as a race crime. So they're trying to save capital punishment charges on these three individuals. They want to save their lives. How you charge somebody accessory to murder when all three were on video chasing this brother? If you with somebody, assisting somebody in murder, it's not no accessory. You charged with the murder. You were running after this brother. And you know what's so strange? It's going on 2 weeks and they have not released this brother's name. I think he's an athlete. I think he's a famous athlete or that nature. Why come his name is being withheld from us, from the peoples? Y'all killed this brother in Jacksonville, Florida, walking down the street like Rasheed Carter, walking down the street, minding his own business. He's being chased by 2 trucks full of white crackers. Ahmaud Arbery jogging, minding his own business. And the law enforcement try to get those particular race soldiers up out of that. These guys weren't arrested until like 71 days later. They try to get those race soldiers off. But we've seen it. And thanks to the people in Georgia who stood up and protested and made sure to convict those chicken neck rednecks who killed Ahmaud Arbery. So the question, this video is, why do the world constantly hate black people? And I'm going to tell you what it is. People know your history. They know your capability. They know your potential. They know your dominance. They jealous that they ain't you. They know deep down in their psyche that you are more superior. That's why the white male, he has to express himself all the time, being violent, because he's not sure with his genetic makeup or who he is when he's looking at that black man, when he's looking at that dominance of that black woman or that dominance of that little black baby. They know who we are. We don't know who we are. They're very jealous of us. We don't burn up in the sun. We don't age quick as they age. They don't know how old we are. We don't know how old we are. It's a guessing game. Sometimes, not to be funny, when you're dealing with the age of black people, because some people look older for their age as black people, and some people don't look old at all, and they old. Some people hold their age so good, it's amazing being black. They jealous of us. They lack self-confidence, self-awareness. They lack having a fucking soul. They had no empathy, no sympathy when they kill a human like us. We are humans. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said something. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said something that made me really think. He said the author of murder is jealousy and envy. They jealous of us. They know our capability. They are afraid of our rise. We the majority on the planet. Did you know that black people are the majority on the planet? I know you hear the Asians are the majority on the planet. That's just to try to put you behind the white ball. You feel what I'm saying? They don't want you to know that we are the majority on the planet. Everything you think about to the extreme, we are those people. What I mean by that, when have you ever seen a tribe of fucking leprechaun? A tribe of short white people? When have you ever seen a tribe of tall people? In Africa, everything is to the extreme. We got the shortest people. You could go to a village, you could go to a hood in Africa, and ain't nothing but short, pygmy people to the extreme. You can't find that nowhere in the Caucasus Mountain. You can't find that nowhere in America. Show me where's a community of millions at one time. I ain't talking about no community of dwarfs. I'm talking about the same people, same tribe, same skin, same people. That's how you know you outnumber everybody on the planet. You can go to the man side people, the lion killers, the man side, or the Watutsis, or Rwanda, the tallest people in the world. You know, everybody's 7 foot and over. You can find that to the extreme. So you can find everything to the extreme. You can find women over there to the extreme that look like men. They may not look that glamorous to you. To the extreme, you can find the most beautiful black women in the world over there to the extreme. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, we the people. They jealous that they're not us. You feel me? We genetically superior, physically superior, mentally superior. When we turn that on, we mentally superior. How do you think we was able to create inventions up under the servitude of slavery? Up under that diabolical machine of slavery, that heinous slavery, that heinous act of slavery, up under that harsh behavior or harsh violent behavior of the Neanderthal, we were able to come up with inventions. You feel what I'm saying? George Washington Carver created the peanut, and his fucking slave master castrated him because he didn't want him to make genius black babies. I did not know that. Ain't that a bitch? Jealousy is the art of murder. So the question is, black people, why do the world constantly hate black people? Why is these race soldiers, Ryan Nicholas, Danielle DeGardi, and Holden Dotson are being shown favoritism already in this case? How is it you only charged with second-degree murder and it should be first-degree murder because it was planned and premeditated? You saw a black man walking down the street. You can't stand black people. You riding around looking for a lynching. See, ain't nothing changed. This is how the South is. Niggas live down south ain't telling us the truth. Niggas around the world don't want to see we at war, because that means that motherfuckers will have to stop going to war with each other and step to the Caucasian. So niggas these days are straight biatches. Niggas don't want no war with the real enemy. That's why they can select our uncles, our fathers, our sisters, our aunties, our kids. When nobody ain't looking, they sneak attack. Because we so sleep. You know what I'm saying? Anytime we walking down the street 38 years old, in the world, we should be walking in packs. If they stop us, the police wonder why we walking in packs. We protecting each other because we see y'all trying to kill us. We should be in packs everywhere. Make the world know that we aware of what they trying to put down. We should be in packs, but we don't love each other like that because we black. You know, we get in packs, we want to gang bang against each other. You know what I'm saying? The black man should take back his community and walk in packs, checking on everybody. You know, coming up with motherfucking ways to get our people who are pedestrians, you know, rides here and there. We got to provide surveillance for our people because we living under attack. And niggas don't believe that living in this so-called multi-cultural world. They won't get a name up of this brother that they killed. Ain't that something? The suspects' names are revealed, but they won't reveal the victim of this horrendous violence. 38 years old, peace to whoever this black man family is. And I hope y'all see this video, and can y'all tell us why they are withholding y'all loved one's name to let us know who this brother is. Why was this brother sought out to be killed like a wild animal, like hunting deer? This is how white people hunt black people, like wild deer. Peace and black power, y'all. Share this video. This is Underground Warrior TV.
Check out this clip. Peace and black power.
This video presentation is used as fair use as a disclaimer for educational purpose only. All instrumental music is used as fair use for educational purpose only as a disclaimer.
Bullet holes on this dumpster near the 500 block of Ashley Street mark where the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says a 39-year-old man was found shot to death Tuesday. According to the arrest report, Jacksonville Sheriff's Office detectives observed the victim running, being chased by a man on foot with a dark-colored Jeep Grand Cherokee driving and following near the two men. The report notes the victim tried to hide behind this dumpster. The victim's name has not been released, but the three men police say are responsible are in custody. 19-year-old Ryan Nichols is charged with murder. 18-year-old Daniel DeGuardia and 21-year-old Holden Hodson are charged with accessory after the fact. The arrest report says the appearances of the three men match those observed by detectives.